Okay, let's start because time is money. Okay, what I share is for informational purpose only and reflect my personal experience. The world of cryptocurrency, like any entrepreneurial activity, offers opportunities but also carries risk. It is up to you to carefully evaluate and make informed decisions. The final responsibility is always yours. Okay. So my name is Sergio Vini. I've been free since 17 years. Free means but the 17 years I haven't been working for no one. I'm expert on marketing, expert on crypto, DeFi, decentralized finance, and one more. Okay, so this video is exceptionally for you, and your 2026 is already calculated, and you better pay attention. Okay, it's not a magic, it's DeFi, it's decentralized finance that already got in their contracts $200 billion, okay, with loans, lease, and whatever. Okay, so in this video I show you a concrete numbers-based decentralized finance DeFi, a mathematical simulation over 28 days period, which your capital in just 28 days will grow by 24% each period. But be aware because I'm not a marketer like the 1000 you see, okay, around. But be aware, this won't be just a theory. Stay tuned, okay, it's going to be very short until the end of this video because I show you live right now. I show you live how actually I activate 5,000 USDT, which is the equivalent of $5,000 position with my own money. What I explain, I do it, okay, in real time in front of you, okay? So why I choose 28 days in 20 and 24%, which is quite high, to have 24% in just 28 days, 24% in profit, okay? Passive profit, okay? Why did I choose this percentage and this duration? Because it's not a made up, okay? So Bitness has been paying, Bitness is the number one ecosystem in the decentralized finance and has been paying 24% every 28 days. Listen to me very carefully. Bitness, the number one ecosystem that works in smart contract, which there are billions and billions of dollars, has been paying 24% every 28 days for over 2 years and 5 months. I repeat, for over 2 years and 5 months. Without interruption. You will not find one single soul around the world that he hasn't been paid the returns by the contract, because you don't give your money to anyone here. Okay? It's a true ecosystem, true smart contract. So the simulation you're about to see is not a fantasy, it's a mathematical applied to a real data. It's not a dream, okay? This is a concrete scenario. So imagine starting today. I'm going to be very fast, okay? They're going to show you live how I do what I say, the contrary of 99% out there, okay? Imagine starting today, okay, which is, what day is today? Is the 13th of September, okay? So you're going to plan ahead like a big entrepreneur, you're a big businessman, okay? So imagine starting today and calculating those 28 days period that I just told you, that each 28 days you get a profit on top of 24%. So if you do 28 days, they will end up the 3rd of January, okay? So scenario number one, okay? with an initial amount of the equivalent of $1,000 in USDT, okay, and additional $200 out of your pocket each time you got the money and the profit every 20 days, okay. So you every 20 days you got your capital plus the 24%. You will inject just $200. Everyone has that. Don't tell me that you don't, okay? So if you do that for just 3 times, okay, you have in total invested $1,600. You didn't even know that you spent $1,600. And on the 3rd of January, your capital is $3,301. I repeat, $3,301. With a net profit, this is not a dream, this is reality, because Bitcoin has been paying right now, as I'm talking to you, he's already been paying for 2 years and 5 months, okay? So you will have a net profit of $1,700. So you will start in 2026, you know, as a smart girl, as a smart boy, okay? Scenario number 2, with initial 3,000, you know the method, okay? Then you add every 20 days and you inject your profit with your capital and you add from your pocket $300, okay? So at the end of the period, you will have invest a total of $3,900, okay? So your capital will be $8,497, and your net profits, because you have been smart and you have worked like entrepreneur, which all the entrepreneurs that are moving here now on the, you know, on the DeFi, on decentralized finance, you will have in your pocket, not a dream, $4,597. Scenario number 3, okay, I'm going really fast now because I don't want you to spend your time, okay? With initial of $5,000 and additional 500 every time the 28 days they bring your money with your profit in autopilot, you don't even to ask the withdrawal here, you will have invested $6,500. On the 3rd of January, which is, you know, just around the corner, you will have back in your wallet, without even asking, $14,163, which is a profit for you, not for me, for you, $7,663. Record this amount, $663. You haven't woke up in the morning to go to work and anything, you just did your life, okay, and you have a profit of $7,663. This example here is exactly the scenario that I'm going to show you right now live, because I'm real professional, okay? I'm going to show you live. I say what I do, okay? On the contrary of all the people out there, which they are not entrepreneurs, which they are not free since 17 years, okay? Scenario number 4, you just put $10,000, you don't add anything every 20 days, you just re-inject the profit plus the capital, so from your pocket, and you don't put back anything. On the 3rd of January, you will have a total in your wallet of $23,642. That will be a profit for you, my friend, $13,642 from a smart contract, number 1 in the world ecosystem that works in a decentralized finance and pay no stop since 2 years and 5 months no stop. Scenario number 5, this is the last one, and then I'm going to show you live something that nobody ever showed you in your life, okay? And then you will have the opportunity to free yourself, your family, to quit the trading that you have to sell the ring of your wife to keep on trading, okay? So scenario number 5, with an initial $10,000, so every time the 28 days they bring you the money, you will put an extra 1,000 bucks because you're a big boy and you understand how decentralized finance works. Okay, so you will have invested at the end of the 3 months. Okay, now I'm going to log into my account. As you can see, there are 5,011, there are 5,009. There is a bit of discrepancy. Okay, I'm going to write $5,000, which is 5,000 USDT. After 28 days, I'm going to get back the 24%. So I'm going to get back my principal plus the profit, which is total 6,200. So as you can see, I click OK, OK. Now it's working. You see, it says submit successfully. So let's wait and then let's go to refresh the page. Let's go to click loop again. Gonna have a look. You see there the balance says 100 there. Okay, there's the position. As you can see, the countdown, 27 days, 23 hours. Well, 28 days, so that means in 28 days I will receive $6,200 and I will reinject that plus $500. Everybody has $500. Okay, I will do that operation 3 times. Okay, and so the 3rd of January. Okay, I will have a really nice result that I show you early on. Okay, over $7,000. I did all that just because I planified on DeFi, on decentralized, finance. This is real. This has been going on. Business has been going on non-stop since 2 years and 5 months. So if you don't know the DeFi, if you don't know the decentralized finance, there are billions and billions of dollars stocked there for leasing and whatever, because all the tycoons they go there because you have to put your identity. You see, institution, all that, they tell you to come to them and they come here. They do totally the opposite. Okay, so if you want to plan to have a better 2026, you have seen this is not a guess. You have seen the system work since 2 years and 5 months non-stop. You will now find one soul in the world, in whichever country, that he hasn't been paid for the smart contract and the ecosystem from business. There is no administrator, there is no one who can run with a suitcase. This is really the deal, okay? So under every video you have a playlist in English and you have a segmented playlist. You have 4 playlists which explain to you, I don't know, if you want to get started, if you want to see the insurance, this business as your fund are insured. You'd have to pay extra. And if you want to contact me for whatever question, all the links are on the description of this video.